Hi, no, come on in. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to take your shoes off. No, I'll just mop it up later. It's still raining out there. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do? I know. I kind of like the rain, but it's just day after day. It's a little bit gloomy after a while. So, remind me, I have been out for a couple of days, and I'm just trying to get caught up with all my clients. You guys are right. Okay. And I know that we talked on the phone for quite a while. I think you guys were thinking of the 22nd as one of your dates. Is that right? Okay. Before I get into everything, I just want to tell you up front, I do have another client who's considering the 22nd, and that's kind of their number one date. I haven't made any decisions about that. We haven't set anything in stone. So if that's something you're still interested in, that's okay. I'm just curious if there's another day that you're thinking of. The 12th, okay. And any preference between those two? Well, we will just see then how that goes. And that's okay. And you know what? I can put down the 12th for you guys. And you're the only one I have for that day. I can put down the 12th, and then about 2 weeks from today, I will give you guys a call, and I would just see what you guys are thinking. And if you decide to go with a different venue, that's fine. But at that point, we would decide if you want to put that date in stone or not. Okay? All right. So I didn't mean to come out right at the gate with all that serious stuff. I wasn't trying to scare you or anything. I just wanted to get it out there because I think it's good to be transparent in case that day was like the make or break. Exactly. Okay, moving on to the fun stuff. I know I talked a little bit on the phone, but I'll just give you the rundown of everything here just to make sure we're clear. I know you guys probably talked to a few different venues, and I just want to make sure that you understand what you're getting into if you do decide to go with us. So, a few things. The big thing to note is we are a all-inclusive venue, which means that we do provide the food, the venue, the officiant, the personnel, which includes catering folks and bartender if you do decide to have a bar. That is up to you, but it would be included in all your cost for the venue. That does mean that you are not allowed to bring in your own. You can't bring in your own alcohol or anything like that, but I do think most clients find it to be a lot more stress-free to just have everything taken care of. And like when I got married, I was so worried about trying to coordinate everybody, and I was calling people all day, and it's like, it's nice when it's all just there. And I'm biased because I work here, but all of my clients end up saying that was really a great way to start their big day. So that's something to note. That's what's unique about us. The other thing to note is, we're not going to be a high society frilly sort of place. If you guys are looking for something rustic, romantic, down to earth, we are your place. And hopefully that is what you're looking for, and that's why you're here. But it's really beautiful up here, and we can get some really beautiful photos, once the sun sets, and we've got all that space in the woods and everything. So it's definitely a certain look, but if that's what you're interested in, I think it's going to be perfect for you guys. All right, great. So we have a few different options. Maybe we can just go ahead and start with what sort of timeline you're looking at. Let's just pretend that it's the 12th and it's that Saturday. Are you guys trying to, how long is your ceremony? Do you have an idea? Do you have musicians you're trying to bring in? Any certain special performances, stuff like that? Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah, I'm sure we can accommodate that. I have seen that before. Yeah, I'm not like it's super common or anything, but I think at least once or twice I've seen it. Yeah, it can definitely be a fun time. Cool. So you guys are big into dancing. That's so cool. Gosh, I wish I could get my partner to go dancing with me, but some people just don't have it. They just, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not saying I'm a great dancer either, but yeah. Okay. Great. So that makes sense. And our officiant, now we can handle this however you want. Our officiant is licensed, but they tend to keep things pretty secular. I'm not sure if you guys are having a certain religious bent to your ceremony. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine, and we can accommodate that just fine. Now that is the one thing. If you are really set on a certain officiant, you can bring them in. That's okay. Like sometimes people want to have their mom or something, or a friend, or just a certain denomination. Okay, well, we can keep that in mind. I know, and sometimes parents want to weigh in on that, so that's okay. We'll give you guys some time to talk it over, of course. I just want to know everything that you guys are thinking, just so we have it. And then, I can look over my stuff and I can see who's available. Okay. Well, and it's your day, so I want to do whatever you want to do, absolutely. All right. Now for food, do you two have any dietary restrictions? Vegetarian, anything like that? Okay. So we do usually have a vegetarian option, but our main entrees typically include meat. So if you're okay with that, we do have beef tips option. We have a chicken Kiev, and those two both usually come with some kind of potato. That kind of depends on the chef. But if you have a request, okay, yeah, right. And then there'll be a vegetable side. Usually, they do something like broccoli cauliflower mix. Okay, cool. Let's talk about alcohol. Are you guys having a dry wedding, or are you guys gonna be partying it up? Okay, that's perfectly fine. So we do provide a bartender. They're capable of mixology. But if you want to keep it simple and do a slightly cheaper package, we can do just the beer and wine. You want the full? Okay. So we usually charge $4.25. All right. Well, yeah, just for comparison, it'd be more around $2.20. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to do specialty, and you don't have to decide that now, but let's just say, you want specialty cocktails for your particular brand that you're doing, they have access to all kinds of alcohol. So any liquor you want, any base, they can do all kinds of garnishes. So they can get creative. Whatever you want will do, pretty much. Within reason, but yeah. Of course, if you want to have, like a 10-year scotch or something, you're going to pay a little extra for that, but yeah. Let's talk about, we do have a videography package, if you're interested in that. Is that something you would want to do? Okay, so they'll do the ceremony, they'll do the reception, all of that. That is separate from the photographer. Yeah, and the photographer is usually about $1,000 of that cost, so just keep that in mind. Right, and I'll send you over the sort of a mock invoice, like before we decide anything, that so you can see what everything would be itemized. That can be pretty helpful when you're trying to decide all this stuff, so I wouldn't expect you to know that today. Absolutely. Okay. Well, that's good. So, I just wanted to know a couple more things. Do you have a big wedding party? Okay, because we have a big dressing room, but that requires a special key, so I would just want to make note that you're going to be using that. And you guys can have separate rooms if you want, or we can be together. I don't care. Okay. Figure all those logistics out later too. So we got the meal taken care of. Just one thing to note, we do require you to be out of here by midnight, just because we have clients the next day. Typically, we're booked every day, and we're booking so far out. Everyone's paying. It's a big part of their special day, of course, and they've spent a lot of money, so we just want to make sure everyone's ready to go right away. So you would have to be cleaned up. With that said, you can come into the venue by 8 a.m. That just allows us to, clean and make sure everything's fresh and ready for you guys. Right. Okay. Are y'all going on a honeymoon? Oh, yeah. Like right the next day? Okay. Most people don't do that anymore. Yeah, if anything, like, people want to save money. That's what I did. That's so great, though, that you have that all planned already. That's going to be awesome. I'm jealous. So we can provide a DJ who does, top 40 hits, and then any certain requests, if you can give those to him in advance, that's best, but he will do them. He's really great. If you don't want to have him, that's okay, but we ask that you not bring in any amplified music, just because we have things set up the way that the sound system is set up. It's kind of set in stone for everybody. It's just easier that way. You want to do that? Perfect. That's what most people do. It's easier. Yeah, and he's really good. I think you're going to have so much fun. Do y'all have your outfits picked out? Oh, that is so fun. That's going to be gorgeous. I bet the pictures are going to be beautiful. You two are gorgeous. I'm sorry, but I have to say, you are a beautiful couple. Right, so, like I said, I'll itemize all that. DJ, food, video package. And once you get the guest list straightened out, if there are any allergies that we need to know about, please let us know at least 72 hours in advance, because we do plan the menu and have all that cooked, we want to have everything ready to go when you get here and sit down for dinner. So that is most of what I have to say. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I've been out for a couple days. I've been really scatterbrained lately. Yeah, no, I love my job. I will work day and night for this. So if there's anything you need, give me a call, especially in those last couple days before the ceremony. Make sure you check in with me however many times you need to feel, to ease your anxiety. I know it's a big day and it's a lot to worry about, so let me handle that. Once you get there, once you see each other, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, you're just gonna have a good time. Just focus on, being happy and in love. All right. Well, I will follow up with you 2 weeks, let's say. I'll give you a call. Can you just verify your phone number, please? And that's what I had. Perfect. Well, I'm just gonna check that off. We're not gonna sign anything today because I know you guys are still thinking about stuff. But like I said, I'll give y'all a call and you just let me know if anything changes. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful time with your planning. I'm really looking forward to working with y'all. Thanks so much. All right, you drive safely out there, okay? All right. Have a good rest of your day.